Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a video talking about how LEGO is failing to give us video game sets. And I know what a couple of you are going to be thinking. You're going to be thinking, what is he talking about? We've got Minecraft sets, and we've got Super Mario sets, and some people obviously don't like the buildable and digital figures. They want actual minifigures for Mario and Luigi and the rest of the characters, and then some people want more things for Nintendo. And obviously we saw recently with a rumor and leak for Legend of Zelda getting a set, which you could check out a video about, which is not what we're talking about. We're not talking about other video games that we'd like to see, whether it's Fortnite, which we've talked a lot about here on the channel, or even people want the Pokemon license to come on over from Mega Constructs, or The Last of Us, just how huge it is right now, how crazy it would be to get like an 18 plus diorama. No, we're not talking about any of that today. Today we're talking about how LEGO is failing its current themes and how it's just so inconsistent with the support and the products that they're making for these different themes. Now, we did a whole video with Marvel talking about this more in depth, and that was a couple years ago now at this point when they first announced the sequel to the Spider-Man PS4 game and then also the Wolverine game. And I was talking about how I hope that they don't miss out on that when it comes to that game. And we know it's coming out this year. We haven't heard anything about it. Hopefully things can change or at least happen and be revealed later on this year. But I want to talk about the history real quickly with Marvel. So the past with that is that they did the SDCC Spider-Man PS4 minifigure. They gave that away. And then they also did the Miles Morales outfit from the PS4, PS5 game. And that was actually a nationwide giveaway where if you did an achievement completing the first game and then entered in, you could be potentially picked to win this figure. But that figure's so rare and valuable because it was nationwide, that promotion. So that's sort of Marvel's history officially being branded under that. We also saw that they took some outfits and designs for some reason from the Avengers Square Enix game and put them in their own sort of concepts for Avengers sets, and some of the characters and things like that were clearly picked from that. Very weird there, but I want to talk about DC really quickly. And the best and closest thing that we actually got for a video game tie-in would have been the Arkham Knight suit in the remote control Batmobile set. No clue why that was the suit picked. Awesome that it was. Just very strange that they chose that. I did this video a couple years ago. One of my favorites that we've ever done on the channel, talking about all the different references and Easter eggs that LEGO has done to the Arkham games. And really worth checking it out. Just plugging that here if you want to, if you're a fan of those series. And then I want to talk about Star Wars really quickly. I think that there's a couple different instances, but I think the first one would have been with The Force Unleashed, and we did get a set there. We also got some stuff for the Old Republic, and then we also saw with the 2015 Battlefront, we got a Rebellion pack and then also a Imperial battle pack. And then for Battlefront 2, we wound up getting the Inferno Squad battle pack as well. And then most recently, in January, we wound up getting the 501st battle pack, which actually had the different classes from Battlefront 2, despite it not getting support for I don't know how many years at this point. LEGO decided to go and take some of the outfits and designs from that. So I think that's really interesting. And that brings us to the fourth and final theme that I want to talk about, which is Harry Potter, which you've seen the thumbnail. We've got a little LEGO version of myself wearing the Hufflepuff robes because I'm a Hufflepuff. And if you didn't know, if you pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy, the game, depending on your country and time zone, is actually coming out today, which will be streaming on my second channel. If you want to check that out, I'll link that at the top and in the description. We're going to be playing through that game. And I sit here and I think about how sad it is that this game's releasing and there's zero LEGO sets for it. There's so many cool outfits and different things and the professors and all that to give us this different era of Hogwarts. Would have been so cool to get in the sets. They could still easily connect to the Hogwarts sets that we continue to get, but why not? Like, I look at that, I'm just so sad because what they got to do for that game was actually design for the very first time in canon, the design for the Hufflepuff common room. I'm a Hufflepuff, and I think that that would have made for such a cool set, or different things to just go through the story. There is a story with this game. I think would have been great, or even just like giving us the trunk from last year, giving it to us this year, giving us professors in that set, and the ability to customize your character just like in the game would have been so cool to have that branded under Hogwarts Legacy. It's just something so simple to do, and yet they aren't doing that. And then to go ahead and look at Star Wars, yes, I didn't mention this before, but BD1 got a set in the summer. That's not really enough, and what people are wanting from Jedi Fallen Order, which was this huge success of a game. And LEGO's talked about this before, how they were unsure if it was going to be appropriate or not to do. There's zero chance that Star Wars and Disney would be releasing an M-rated game. So I really don't agree with that thinking, but at least now we're starting to see, oh, they gave us BD, but where's the main character of the game? Where's the iconic ship that you go planet to planet from? And hopefully in the summer there's some large sets. Potentially it could be there, but then again, the game, the sequel, comes out in March, which means that it would be releasing afterwards, which I guess isn't uncommon for Star Wars. Again, they're inconsistent with, they'll release sets before and then sometimes after. I don't know. And then with DC, we've got the Suicide Squad to Kill the Justice League. Now, I think that's M-rated. I would be surprised if LEGO did anything. But then again, we got the Arkham Knight outfit, which is M-rated. But really, I don't agree with that game's rating. But I will say, it would be great to get some form of an anniversary set with DC. It would be really, really cool to see. And then with Marvel, again, we talked about this before, but with the Spider-Man PS4, now Spider-Man 2 PS5 sequel here coming out, will be really awesome to see sets later on in the year. And I'm just sitting here and I look across the board at these 4 different themes, and it's just disappointing to me how we aren't getting sets for these themes. Or at least sets releasing alongside of the games, because again, Hogwarts Legacy, it's out. There is nothing that I can go to the store and buy if you like the game. And we know that it's obviously not the licensing holders, because if you go and look at other companies and other toys, they're out there. You can go and get different Arkham toys. You can go and get Spider-Man Funko Pops, or even when it comes to the Star Wars stuff, there's so many things out there for those games, and I'm just sitting here waiting for LEGO to do something. I hope that in a few months' time I eat my words and we do get a Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order set, or even we potentially get something for Spider-Man 2. I think that would be great. But right now, with Hogwarts, they're missing out. And I think that that's just such a shame, such a missed opportunity. But anyways, everyone, I would love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Leave them all down below. Do you have any ideas for these different games that you'd like to see them do, like the anniversary stuff that I mentioned, or even if you've seen some of the stuff for Hogwarts Legacy? I don't know. Comment it all down below, but also be sure to check out that second channel again, where we've played through some of the games we've mentioned here, as well as we're going to be playing through Hogwarts Legacy, so be sure to tune into that and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on any other future LEGO video game set news and reviews when it comes to these themes. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.